live. Hello, loves. I had to wait a second for this thing to come up. We've been having a little bit of technical difficulties, but if you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Josie. Welcome to Eccentric. This is the mid-July 2021 reading. Okay, what are we gonna do today? What is this gonna be like? Just tell me now. Because I'm over here having all kinds of like moments, okay? Anyway, so these are mid-month messages. I don't usually do these, but I'm doing them now. I'm doing a lot of stuff I don't usually do. Anyway, what's going to happen in these readings is I'm going to be using the Chakra Zodiac Healing Oracle deck. I'm using the Shadowscapes Tarot. I'm using the Tarot of the Orisha. And I'm using the Energy Oracle cards as well. Okay, so there's 4 decks. And the way that this is going to be configured is we're going to give you the practical reality, the spiritual message, and then the energetic influence, okay? And I will be running through all of the signs. I will timestamp this video, check the description box or the comment section. All right, so let's get started. We're going to go in order from Aries to Pisces, from Aries to Pisces. For Aries, clear, concise messages. Okay. So in the now, Aries, I'm pulling Aries cards in the now. Aries cards in the now. Aries cards in the, is Aries partying in July? Aries cards in the now. Aries cards in the now. Give it to me. All right, Aries. It seems like some Aries are definitely partying. Maybe you're celebrating something. Who knows, right? All right. What we got for these beautiful Aries spirit? We've got the 3 of Earth here. And then we've got the 5 of Wands, okay? So you're dealing with having to, there's resistance, Aries. You've got resistance that you're dealing with, but I think it's minor resistance. It's kind of what people mean when they say, oh, healthy competition. Anyway, that's just the best way I can explain it. So there's this minor resistance that's there because something is growing, okay? There's some growth going on here, okay? Some of you Aries may be learning new things. You may be in a short program. I don't think this is a university or like some kind of 2-year degree. I think this is technical short program type stuff. But even if you're not going to a professional like institution for school, there's something you're learning. It could be on Udemy, it could be on the internet, whatever. You're learning something, Aries. And you're growing because of whatever it is you're learning. And of course, it could very well be spiritual, but it could be anything that you're learning. So this is in mid-July, you're having a learning period, and you're having and this could be in regular people, everyday situations too. You may be experiencing minor frictions so you can see things that you didn't see before and have a new understanding with who you're dealing with or what you're dealing with too. So that may also be what's going on for you in the middle of July, okay? So now we're going to look into what your spiritual message is. Bam, storm warning, okay? Storm warning. So Aries, if you've been feeling feelings but you don't really have anywhere to place them, you're not crazy. There is something coming and you're being prepared for it. That's what that friction is for. You see what I mean? So as long as you're open to listen to guidance from your higher self, you will be okay. Come what may, you're going to be fine, okay? And you're being prepared for whatever is coming your way in a spiritual or physical sense, okay? You're being prepared to handle it. It's kind of like like on Mulan or one of those samurai movies where you go through the training and then something happens and then you're prepared for it, right? So what is your energetic influence? Dang, teacher, Gemini. Yeah, there's a lesson. Aries, you are getting a lesson. Some of you are just beginning this lesson, and some of you are actually completing a lesson. So all Aries are going to be in different stages of this energy, just so you know. So place it where it belongs. It can be happening to you, coming from you, or happening around you, okay? So those are the messages that I have for my beautiful Aries. We're going to go ahead and move on over to Taurus energy in the now. That's who I'm shuffling for. There we go. Taurus energy in the now. There you go. What? No, I knew it. I know. I'm like, what? All right, Taurus energy in the now. Taurus energy in the now. These Shadowscape cards are heavy. They got some weight on them. All right. I mean, they were made for like heavy-handed shufflers or something, right? Taurus energy in the now. Almost, you guys. Bear with me. Last one for Taurus in the now. Energetic influence. Energetic influence. All right. So, Taurus, we're starting off with the 8 of Swords. 8 of air, okay? And then we've got the 8 of Wands. Wow, okay, so you're dealing with 2 different 8s here. One 8 is about feeling trapped, feeling like there's no solution, feeling stuck. And then the other 8 is about events happening and communication happening really quickly. So just as fast as that feeling of being stuck and having no solution shows up, it disappears. And this is with both of these 8s here, it's literally like there may be a situation practically that someone may, feel like they're stuck, trapped, and then they're worried and they're in their head and they're like, oh my God, how am I going to get out of this? And it only lasts like that worry only lasts like a day, and then a solution comes. You see what I mean? Or maybe you didn't worry at all. You were just kind of in the flow and you understood that you were stuck and it was for a reason, Taurus. And you were still and you just kind of listened and waited for guidance. And that's how you brought the solution in quicker, okay? In this Shadowscapes card, there's these little things. You know how they get the dandelions and you blow them to make a wish. A wish was granted. A wish was granted that gave somebody some sort of freedom from something that they felt stuck in, okay? Yeah, so on to the spiritual message. The sun. Y'all got the sun for the spiritual message. And your ancestors and your spiritual team, Taurus, they want to reward you for being brave. They want to reward you for having strength and courage to stand up for what you believe, stand up for yourself, but in a diplomatic way without being ratchet. They want to commend you on how you behaved during the hard times or during difficult times. And they're letting you know that there is some prosperity coming in. Okay. It's not to say that Taurians that acted immaturely are negative or bad. It's just to say that your blessing, and they wanted to make sure I said this too. You will also, once you correct yourself and move forward, right? You didn't miss this train. You didn't miss this blessing. You see what I mean? It's just coming for you later. Once you see what you need to see, once you freed yourself from whatever you need to free yourself from. Because for some of you Taurians, someone from the outside of your situation came in to help. But for some of you have to free yourself. There's something you have to let go of. Okay. And the energetic influences show compassion, higher heart chakra. Okay. And that's telling me that this has a lot to do with self-love, with letting yourself off the hook, with not feeling like you have to be perfect. And I think that's for those Taurians who are freeing themselves. You've got to let certain stuff go that you believe and think about yourself or a certain situation in order to bring in the solution or get whatever wish granted that you want to get granted, or bring in the prosperity. Okay. But there is a gift for you waiting, Taurus. That's what's important for you to understand, even for those who are not at the stage where they're being freed. Okay. There is a gift waiting for you, and it's in your own time, Taurus. Okay. And for some of you, you need to understand, Taurus, that you are the gift. You're the gift. And once you realize that, you'll bring in more gifts to you. Okay? Very interesting. We're going to move along to Gemini energy. Spirit Gemini. Gemini energy, clear, concise messages. Gemini energy in the now, Spirit. Some of you Geminis are learning how to swim. I see people with goggles, like grown people with goggles on, stuff like that. You're either learning how to swim or you're snorkeling or something, okay? But that's what came up for Gemini. Interesting. I received divine light for my replenishment, and then now for my highest good, I see, feel, and hear this replenishment. Yes. Gemini energy in the now, Spirit, mid-July 2021. Ooh, these cards try to fly everywhere. They got different weights on them, so I gotta have different ways that I handle. They try to fly everywhere. Gemini in the now. Geminis. Oh, man. Gemini, y'all got this fantasy energy going on. Like you might be listening to a lot of either R&B or fantasy type music, or music that's conscious. I hear that going on. Gemini, mid-July 2021. Okay. So we've got the Knight of Cups, Gemini, fantasy music. And we've got the Earth as an element, the Earth element. Okay, so Geminis, y'all might be having a time where you need to ground. You feel ungrounded. You may be dealing with, oh, look up the meaning for nautilus. The nautilus, um, nautilus energy is what is upon you. That's what they said. I can't make it up. Nautilus energy is what is upon you, Gemini. Got a lot of spiritual water type energy, and you're needing to ground. I don't know if it's aspects that the transiting planets are happening for you, but you do definitely need to ground, because it seems like everything, like you got transported to where everything looks the same, but there's this fantasy aspect to it. Like there's a Disney spin on your surroundings. And it could just be because you're shifting densities, okay? But you're dealing with some stuff you don't understand for some of you, and some of you know what you're dealing with. Either way it goes, go hug a tree, go stand barefoot in the ground, go to the ocean, eat grounding foods, things like that, because like you got a straight up spiritual reading. There's something happening to you spiritually, Gemini. And I feel like you're getting downloads, and as the messenger, you're supposed to share that information. It doesn't mean you got to go walking around talking to people and volunteering information. No, there will be people that come across you to where you will end up like sharing information you didn't even know you knew. And you don't know how you know, it's just going to come out. You're going to have like this philosophy type situation going on out of nowhere. And it's going to be a little odd if you're not used to it. But yeah, you definitely are in another density. Like it's no longer talk. You're having the experience. Okay, Gemini, what's your spiritual message? Adjacent possibilities. Some of y'all are definitely going to feel like you're in the twilight zone. You've got the number 7 energy presenting itself to me. And the number 7 is all about marrying facts with spiritual wisdom, spirituality and science smashed together, research, spending time alone, spending time in nature. Channeling is coming up as well. Some of you Geminis may start to speak light language. Some of y'all are straight up, if it's your first time or your 8th time, you are having a potent, very rich experience of a spiritual awakening. You can taste the God, okay, within you. Like, oh God, you are like, you're literally having those intense moments where you're filled with the divine and you don't know what to do. It's kind of like when people catch the Holy Ghost, except for you're not rolling around on the floor, but you're going to feel like you want to. You're going to feel like you want to do involuntary things because your body is so filled with this light, with this energy. And you may not even practice spirituality. You may not actually have a practice. And you're like, how is this happening if I don't wear crystals, if I don't do all this stuff? Those are just tools. And then a lot of that is commercialized too. There's the real journey and then there's the commercialized journey. There's no one way to have a spiritual experience. You see what I mean? So your brain is not registering. It doesn't want to believe what's happening to you, Gemini. And then you got Capricorn, which is an earth sign. This is so funny. And then I heard the mother. Some of you may have a Capricorn mother. Some of you may be dealing with a Capricorn that is a mother, right? And because you got the earth element and you got Capricorn, I think that a Capricorn person is going to be helpful in grounding you and guiding you through this craziness, telling you which doors to go through. You see what I mean? So yeah, Gemini, wow. I don't even know. I'm kind of speechless because I'm just like, it's literally like when you have a mystical experience, there are no words. There are no words when you actually have a mystical experience with the divine. So, yeah, I'm open for readings now for July. I'm just saying, I'm a Capricorn sun in Western. Hint, hint. Because some of y'all about to be floating, seriously, and floating and freaking out. Wow. All right. Who's next? Cancer's next. We got Cancer energy next. Cancer energy is next. It's so peaceful right now. I'm really enjoying the fact that everybody's not up moving around. This is great. Ooh, 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 ooh. Cancer energy. Cancer, somebody calling you. It's like when you're a child and you're playing outside and your mom is calling you, but you're like down the street. But it seems more spiritual, like somebody's really far away and you and you got the I was gonna say, and you got the hiccups and I got the hiccups. Yeah, Cancer, mid-July 2021. I'm gonna need y'all to stop having spiritual experiences when I'm trying to read for you, because I'm in a different energy than I was in with Gemini. My torso is cool. Like there's this cool feeling in my torso. You Cancer, what's going on? Oh my gosh. Ooh. At first, when I felt the energy, it was more so like when you're gonna like fall from a height, like the butterflies, and then my torso got cool. Okay, yeah, you belong there. Okay. Cancer energy. Interesting. Yes. All right, Cancer energy. Let's get it rocking and popping. Who wants to show up for me in the now? Taking our time, not moving too fast. What we got? We've got Yem. Oh, you got my mother, Yemoya. You've got the Ace of Pentacles. All right. We dealing with that spiritual prosperity, Cancer. Hey. So, Cancer, you may be experiencing some ancestral energy when it comes to your finances. You may be doing spiritual work and working with the ancestors to correct your finances or expand your finances. Okay. So, whatever you did or whatever you're doing is definitely working. And you're being asked to make sure that you honor your commitments, no matter where they are, no matter to whom they are. And if you don't have the energy, please like be upfront with that. And if you're not sure, wait to give people a concrete answer. Sleep on it or something. Take your time. Don't just say yes or no based off of who the person is and how much they mean to you or what you think that they're going to think about you and all this and that. Okay. If you're a Cancer that's been working with the ancestors or wanting to work with the ancestors, for the ones that already do, if you feel like your ancestors haven't really been around much, they're closer to you than you think. Okay. And you're going through a lesson of authority, of strength, of faith. Okay. Now, for those of you who want to start the journey of working with your ancestors, y'all got some throat chakra stuff going on. For those of you who want to start working with your ancestors, all it takes is the intention. Okay, and then once you decide, yes, because sometimes people don't understand that with spirit, it's infinite. The ethers are infinite. So you can't be like, oh, I want to work with my ancestors, but I only want to do it this way and this way. And you can't be getting all specific and stuff. Either you do or you don't. You have to be brave enough to take whatever the experience has for you, whether it be positive or negative, because usually the negative stuff is the things that you have to work through. That's your shadow work in order to have these positive experiences as well. So this is how you know when you're ready to work with ancestral energy, when you don't mind taking it all in and being in the energy, and you understand that you're protected, and you understand things from a perspective to where you won't feel like a victim and feel like you're having some kind of crazy evil experience or something like that. Okay. Yeah. Cancer's got some money coming though, for sure. So that's a good thing. What's your spiritual message? The third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. This is again speaking about having courage, having that spiritual strength, your will matching the will of God. Okay. And really knowing by how you feel which entities or energies that you're dealing with are good and which of them are not good. Like trusting your own intuition. Cancer, you rule natural, innate intuition. You see what I mean? So trusting yourself is a big deal. You've got to get out of the cycle of, man, I should have listened to myself. Practice listening to yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's what the ancestors are trying to help you do too, is practice to trusting your intuition more. Okay. All right. Cancer, security, root chakra. So overall with your reading, what I understand is that you've got spiritual, your spiritual team, whether it be your ancestors, past loved ones, angels, guides, whatever. What's happening is they're trying to help you break patterns and cycles, right? So that you can find your way to security, stability, not just physical stability with the Ace of Pentacles, but also with your inner self as well. So you've got new foundations being built, and you are being guided, and you have a lot of support as long as you throat chakra ask for it. Okay. So those are the messages that I have for Cancer in the now for July 2021, mid-month. We're going to move on to Leo energy in the now. Leo energy. Leo energy. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, it's magic, you know. Leo energy in the now. Tell me, Leos, why I heard somebody say, that's not Sprite. Did somebody get a drink order wrong? What's going on? It was like they had a rude surprise. That's not Sprite. The face is all tore up. Oh my goodness. Here we go with the Leo. The Leo energy. Leo, I just noticed that my left foot, okay, I'm sitting in a chair and my feet are usually just planted flat on the ground, right? But I just realized in the now, as I'm pulling your cards, that my left foot is, I'm going to try to explain the position my left foot is in. I have it against the leg of the chair with my heel facing up. My toes are bent like a fist. Okay, and they're on the ground, on the carpet, but the rest of my foot is up. I just realized my foot was like this, and I'm like, why is my foot like this? This does not feel right. So I think that is a message for y'all, because I just had it like that, and I was like, oh gosh, what is this? Wow. I don't know what that's about, but it wasn't even comfortable. I don't know why my foot was like that. I'm like, Leo, what y'all doing? You know, what's going on? Go see a doctor if you need to go see the doctor, man. I don't know. Maybe you got some involuntary muscle movements and things like that. Who knows? Leo, sheesh. All right, you've got the Queen of Pentacles here. And then you've got the Six of Water. Or is that the Four of Water? I think this is the Four of Water. I don't know what it is about me and Roman numerals. I'm not Roman. Okay, so okay, so Leo, your messages have to do with you persevering. You have they said it's a dream. Leo, you have a dream coming true or a dream coming to fruition, right? But what I wanted to say also, maybe for some of you Leos, there's something you've been manifesting that is okay. How do I say this? It's in the delivery room, like it's in labor. It's like when a person is in labor, like that's how close you are to your manifestation or your dream. Okay. Um, there is this energy. There's this like it's like air being in a line. You know. How do I explain this? You know, like any kind of tubing that's supposed to have liquid flowing through it. Well, you can tell when there's air in the line, like when your water gets shut off for maintenance or whatever, right? And then you turn the water back on, and you can hear the air. Sometimes it'll come out all choppy. There's air in a line somewhere, so check lines, especially if they're medical lines and there ain't supposed to be no air in them. You know, I'm just saying, but there's air in a line, a tube that shouldn't be there. Okay. Some of y'all Leos are getting into seafood. And by seafood, I mean more like sea vegetables, sea moss, seaweed, sea stuff. Okay. You have a major focus on mineral content that you are focused on, or you may be approached with that idea. Okay. I hear you are the light of the world. I've heard that before. Isn't Jesus the light of the world or something like that? Is that what they say? And then there's something about the heart space, and I think it's so funny because with this Queen of Pentacles card, her heart space is like a green flower. It looks like. There's just this energy of you and the divine, and it's quite delicious. It's like a very close, intimate, loving relationship with the divine. You're so close to the divine. That's a good thing. Because my demeanor right now, I'm responding to the energy that you're experiencing, and it's just like everything is slowed down. It's like a really divine feminine energy, and no matter what you are, you're dealing with divine feminine energy. There's this calm, there's this grounding, there's this peace and this warmth. And I'm like, hey, okay, because I'm like, what? And then you've got the solar plexus chakra dealing with Archangel Chamuel. And again, there's this theme of this halo around their heads. You got quite a bit of angelic energy, quite a bit of source energy, really, like, and it really just makes your whole world still. And you're moving through this stillness. You're still able to function, but you're definitely functioning on a different quantum level, Leo. Everything else to everybody else is still normal, but you are having a separate experience than the people around you. And it's kind of like God is literally carrying you. The Footsteps in the Sand poem thing, if y'all are familiar with that. If you're not, Google Footsteps in the Sand, and I think Jesus. That should get you to the story. It's about God carrying you. You started walking on your own, and God picked you up because all you needed was them couple of steps, those initial steps. And then you're being carried now, Leo. And then I got the Show Compassion card, Higher Heart Chakra. I promise y'all, Leo, this is, I could say, oh yeah, you're getting a heart activation, or oh yeah, your heart is expanding. No, God is literally exploding from within your heart outwardly, projecting it into your reality. Like your heart is driving. Your heart is projecting the reality that all the rest of your body is in, and it's just you're in it, man. Oh, it's a good place to be. It's a good place to be. You don't have an issue showing compassion, and if you do, you're dealing with somebody else that's in this energy, because inside of this energy with the Show Compassion card, it's going to be too easy for you to show compassion. So instead of me saying, oh, you need to show compassion, it's more so of just be aware that you're going to be so compassionate that no matter what's happening around you, it's going to be like you're just freaking high, and you're going to be like, everything's great. I don't care that the place is on fire. The flames are so beautiful. Look, Leo, grounding to you, because you are going to feel divinely delicious at some point during the middle of July. Man, there's some activations going on. There are some spiritual situations going on, Wow. Very interesting. So we're gonna move on to Virgo energy. Wow. I'm like, whoa, that was interesting. All right. Thank you. Because I mean, that energy was potent, and I was in it. So I'm glad we are moving on to the next vibration for Virgo, July 2021 mid-month. Virgo, July 2021 mid-month. Oh man. Ooh. Lord have mercy. I might have to split this video in two because this video is long. So I'm gonna stop with Libra here, and then I'm gonna continue in another video, okay? I just realized that. Bum, bum, bum. Get it good, get it good. Virgo. That's why I don't like shuffling on camera. It takes up so much time. Virgo energy in the now. Alrighty. And then I'm using the computer because my phone is charging. But I'm trying to keep the camera stable. All right, in the now, Virgo energy. July 2021. Virgo energy in the now. Do. Virgo. Talk to me, baby. I'm so mad that we can't like play music and stuff. Virgo. How rude is this? I just heard vibrate higher. Virgo, vibrate higher. All right, you've got the 3 of water. And then you've got the 3 of wands. Okay. First of all, I'm gonna need. Is everybody having a Jesus moment here? Is everybody having a divine feminine God moment here? Because for this is definitely some Jesus stuff. Okay, we got the fish. We got like something that look like crosses. I'm sitting there like, all up and through. Okay. So, okay, Virgo. Some of you may be concerned. You may have a family, and you're concerned about how you're going to feed them. But and this is why they say vibrate higher. I think a lot of Virgos have been mentally like anxiety, stressed out, worried about how things are going to happen. And you're needing to relax your mind, body, and soul. And you're needing to like literally get in touch with what is around you. This is the bed. This is the carpet, because the reaction that you're having is as if your whole reality is melting in front of you and you're freaking out. When really you have some issues, but you gotta like do that practice that counselors have you do when you're having a panic attack, and you gotta pick things in the room and say, hey, this is where I am. These things are around me, and everything is not falling apart, disappearing, going crazy. It's just that thing, because everything else is fine. You have to like remind yourself these things are fine, even though that thing is not. So I don't need to react like everything is out of whack. Isolate it. You know what I mean? Some of you Virgos need a vacation. You need to go somewhere by yourself, whether it be fishing, to the mountains, to the woods. You need to go so you can hear, because I feel like even if you have solutions waiting for you, what's happening is you're surrounded by people that are pulling at your energy. Like you don't even get a chance to hear. Okay. They're not helpful. These people around you, they may not have the same beliefs or spiritual practices as you. They don't understand how you work, and they're demanding, and it's ridiculous. So you're going to have to go and spend some time to yourself. You got 2 3s, and it's telling you you need to go and find some joy. Okay. The number 3 is all about joy and creativity. Go somewhere away. Okay. Try to find some fun. Okay. And then someone is saying, I've got my eye on you. Who is it? You've got past loved ones that are watching over you, ready to give you messages and talk to you, but you've got to like be open for it. Okay. Yeah, Virgo, you're dealing with financial constraints, and there's another 3 right here in this 13. Go look at the meaning to the number 3 in numerology, Virgo. Okay. But with this 13 here, I also need to inform you guys that spiritually, you may be dealing with some karma. And the best way to deal with karma is just to accept that the situation is happening without judging yourself and judging other people, right? And instead of wishing it was different or wanting it to be different, accept what is going on and then ask for guidance in how to navigate through it. And physically, verbally ask for help. You're going to have to swallow your pride and actually tell your business. So many people struggle by themselves because they're afraid of people knowing their business based off of situations where they trusted the wrong people. I'm not even going to say you trusted the wrong people, because sometimes you can trust people and sometimes you can't. Like people change and they do things for different reasons. Whatever happened, you're going to have to put it all aside, because there's something very important that you need, and you're going to need to move forward. Transmutation, hand chakra. Again, you're surrounded by too many people, Virgo, that have opinions, that have needs, that have demands, and you're tapped out. And you need to get away so that you can see what's real and what's not. Some of these people don't even belong in your life. They were temporary, but you probably tried to make them permanent. And you're going to continue to have, like, there's literally somebody in your life that's messing your money up. Pay attention. When people come into your life, pay attention to how your money is affected. Because they don't have to do anything wrong to you directly. Watch how they treat other people. See if they have a whole bunch of drama in their own life. Just because they're not doing anything to you physically, or they're not doing it to you, doesn't mean that it's okay because they're doing it to somebody else, or they have a lot of drama in their life. That doesn't make it okay either, because their mojo can mess up your money. Okay. So those are the messages I have for Virgo. We're going to be moving on over to Libra energy in the now. Interesting. Libra energy in the now. Libra energy. Mm. Libra energy in the now spirit. Mid-July 2021. Oh my God, Libra, why do I feel like that person that's in high school and you got like 8 classes, right? And you're in your 8th period, right? And you're just waiting. It's like 5 minutes before the bell rings and you're released. And like your whole body hates sitting in the chair. Your whole body is, everything within you is like, let me out of here. But it's that situation where you're doing something, but that something takes a lot of effort, a lot of time, and every day or at the end of whatever you're doing, every time you're like, oh my God, I'm free. I'm done for this part of it, because there's more. It's like you're going through something grueling, Libra. like you're it's like you start off cool, you're ready to start the day and you're good. And then by the time the end of the day comes, you're like, oh, the most. Like you're highly dramatic by the end of the day. You don't got no more to give. This could be work. This could be anything, Libra. But every day you start off like after you've had some sleep and you ate and everything and you just chilled and just did your own thing, you're good. Libra, y'all got some money coming. My right hand was just itching. I was like, oh, what's this? You got the 10 of Earth. That's the 10 of Pentacles. I hadn't even looked at the card yet. Ooh, I need hit the donate button, Libra. In the banner of this channel, hit the donate button when this money hit, because Libra, you got some money coming. All right. And then you've got the Devil card. So yeah, it's like the chain gang. You know how people work to build railroads and stuff? You earned this money. You worked hard for this money. This is yours. It don't belong to nobody else. So when people come sniffing around, that ain't nothing but the devil. let me tell you something. They don't, look, you don't owe anybody anything because you obviously are busting your butt, Libra, to get whatever this is, or you did that in the past. And again, now you have to protect it. Now you have to be wise about who you share it with, okay? Who you share your blessings with. Because Libra, people been watching you, okay? And they've been waiting. Some people knew your potential. Some people knew, or they just been watching you and they've been making assumptions, okay? But Libra, you definitely got some money coming, okay? And it's too easy for you because you want to be nice and you want to share all the time and stuff. It's too easy for this to just disappear. And you don't even know what happened because you were giving so much. You better invest some of this, something. Give it to, look, if you don't trust yourself, give it to somebody, put it somewhere. I don't know. But I'm sitting here like, it's an urgency. There's a sense of urgency because it's too easy for you to allow somebody to like trick you into giving your hard-earned rewards away, okay? No, it's time to have those healthy boundaries, okay? It's not selfish. You got things that you need to do. You can't help nobody until you get these things done first, okay? Libra, I need Libra friends. I don't, I don't interact with Libra energy very much at all. So I need to find me a Libra. Tell me why y'all got this cornucopia. And you got that 11. What y'all been doing? Have you been manifesting? What's going on? I mean, it was so deep that my hand was itching before I even saw the card. Like, this is not, oh, I'm getting this. This is not a situation, Libra, where you are getting what you worked for. I do this job, I get this amount of money. No, this is more than that. I can't give you a ballpark number because it's different for everybody, but man, okay, this is, even though this is a 2, for me, it's an 11. And wow. Libra, y'all got it going on. You're receiving to impart, and that's a big responsibility, Libra. You're being gifted, and the purpose is to handle your business first and then disperse the rest. That's the order. Handle your business first and then pass it out, okay? And stop talking to people. Don't tell nobody nothing. And if you tell them something, put them on a whole nother path, okay? And don't be out there buying like all kind of flashy stuff and all this and that. Wait until your business is handled. Buy your flashy stuff or whatever you're going to buy, but don't actually wear it out in public until after you've dispersed the rest of this money. There's an order in which things need to happen. Get you a lawyer, get you a CPA, because some of y'all got money that needs to be managed. Ear chakra, listen to guidance. Get you some professionals to help you with this money, period, so that you don't get it snatched from up under you. Legal paperwork needs to be filled out and signed. Okay, accountability, responsibility. This is not just you getting money and you're going to ball out and have a big party with all of your friends. That's not what this is for. This is probably an ancestral inheritance. There's something spiritual going on, and it's time, and you were chosen for this job. Okay, get it, handle your business, disperse it, then flash. Okay. Woo, my third eye. Pray, listen for guidance, Libra. Okay, those are the messages I have for the first half of all the zodiac signs. I'm going to do another video. Okay. So thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. If you want to donate to my channel, check out the PayPal button in the banner of this channel. And it may be in the description box. I'm not even sure anymore. But have a beautiful day, loves, and I'll talk to you soon.